Hey everyone, Ayurveda every day, woohoo! Hey, so I wrote a blog post the other day. It's actually one that I recycled from, I don't know, several years ago. I wrote a blog post about Ayurvedic cures for a broken heart because I had a broken heart and Ayurveda helped me so much. And one of my best friends, well, I've never called her my best friend before. This is like new territory. One of my dearest friends. I love her. I'm obsessed with her. She just lost her mom and I've just been witnessing her and just really holding her in my heart like all day, every day. And I relate a lot because I lost my dad now 15 years ago. I can't believe it's been 15 years. But I just wanted to share with you a little bit about how Ayurveda does support us when we're in grief and experiencing loss. There's constantly so much loss going on in our world. Just yesterday, one of my clients had, there was a bomb scare at her child's school and all the parents were there and freaking out. So, grief, loss, it creates stress in the body, and stress is dehydrating. So one of the primary cures for when you're grieving or you're just like really struggling with a difficult time. It could be even that you didn't lose someone, but you're going through a divorce, a separation, you're having to move, you lost your job. So many of us are in this boat. You want to stay super hydrated. Grief is dehydrating. It literally pulls and taxes the water from your kidneys and can leave you really depleted. We're also, because we're trying to hold it together when we're in grief, like grief isn't so accepted in our society, which makes me super sad because I think it's one of the most powerful emotions and one of the most powerful things that we can connect with each other about. But anyway, it's how it is. Everyone's moving through the world, keeping it together. So that also taxes the adrenals and the kidneys. So one way that you can really stay hydrated is by putting just a little pinch of super high quality mineral rich salt into warm water is best, but into room temperature, warm or hot water a few times a day. And when I say a pinch, I mean like about a quarter teaspoon. It depends on your constitution and how well you do with salt, but most of us are depleted of minerals and electrolytes, and that's what a really good quality mineral rich salt gives you. So I'm talking about Celtic sea salt, Atlantic gray salt, fleur de sel, Lima salt, which comes off the coast of Peru. I'm not so much talking about Himalayan salt because we have over-harvested that salt, and I want to support the Pakistanis and Indians who live in that region by not taking their salt from them anymore. And when we've got so many salts that we can use that come from a living, active seabed versus a mountain range that won't be underwater again for how many millions of years, we don't know. So hydration. So electrolytes in general are hydrating. Probiotics are hydrating. Hey, if you're here, send me some hearts, send me some likes. I appreciate you watching. I've got there's a company that I'm absolutely obsessed with called Hyburst, Hyburst. I'll post a link underneath the video because I actually have a little coupon code I can share with all of you. But they make like a natural electrolyte powder. It tastes so good, and it's made from dehydrated coconut juice and real fruit, like no sugar. It's the opposite of Gatorade. Hey, Mary Sheila! One of our summit experts is here. Let's see what else for hydration. Putting oil on your food in Ayurveda, hydration is so much deeper than water. So adding essential fatty acids to your meals, like I just steamed up some sweet potatoes and I drizzled olive oil all over it. I put on some homemade, it's actually called hummus. It's like a hummus, but it's from my cookbook. It's called hummus. And some raw sauerkraut, and that was my lunch, and it just felt so nourishing, not just the roots from the sweet potato, but the hydration from the oil. what else? You've got to, I'll post my link to the blog that I just wrote because it's really good, and you can go there to reference even more ways to really nurture a hurting heart. But, heart and lung are intimately connected. So anytime you're going through heartbreak, it's really good to give your lungs some attention. So taking a beautiful walk, hopefully you go uphill at least a little bit in nature, breathing in the fresh air and the greenery from the trees. That is so healing for the heart, also really healing for the liver, which is our primary organ of elimination that we want to focus on in spring. Doing a steam inhalation, taking a really hot bath, or being in a steam room where you're kind of the warmth from the herbal steam kind of forces your lungs to have to open up. And there's so many beautiful remedies that Ayurveda is so good at teaching, and so loving. And actually, I really want you to check out that blog post because I talk about rose essential oil, and I even include a recipe in that blog post that incorporates rose and some really hydrating, nourishing, sweet, loving foods for your heart and your tender, beautiful heart. So this is something that we all need from time to time. So check it out. I'll post links below to everything I mentioned in the live today. And I am so excited that you're here in Ayurveda Every Day with Talia. I am so excited about this tribe and growing our connection and our diving deep into Ayurveda and really incorporating it into our lives. We're all just these massive beauties, and we are a role model, an example for so many other women in the world. So yay us. Let's keep going. Let's keep diving in. And last thing I'll say is the replay period for the summit did start today. So you've got 4 days to catch all the interviews. I posted a couple things this morning in our group about the experts that I think you should not miss. And I'd love to hear your feedback as well of who you've really loved and the interviews that have spoken to you, so that we're all sure to catch those interviews too. All right, be well. Have a beautiful Thursday. Namaste.